Israel, I should say, and the rest of the world marking 1 year since the terrorist attack by Hamas that killed 1,200 men, women, and children. More than 250 hostages were also taken, and nearly 100 of them are believed to remain in captivity. Israel's Prime Minister visited, I should say, the memorial in Jerusalem today. At the White House, a rabbi led a prayer before President Biden lit a candle for the victims and their families. One woman whose cousin is still being held in Gaza spoke today about the conflict.
I think the leaders of the world need to work together to get a deal. Sadly, we do have to make a deal with Hamas because this is the only way to get them back alive.
Both presidential candidates were attending events today commemorating the attacks. And here at home, high school students, they are doing what they can to remember all of the lives lost since that initial attack. Sophia Pericone, she has the story from the St. John's Jesuit campus.
Despite being thousands and thousands of miles away from the Middle East, students here at St. John's spent the day praying for peace in that part of the world. And faculty tell me it was an idea that was brought to them by the students. As war wages on in the Middle East, students at St. John's say they feel helpless seeing what's happening more than 5,000 miles away.
I feel terrible, I feel like I wish I could do more, but unfortunately I can't really do much.
But instead of just watching the conflict unfold on social media, theology teacher Philip Levering says his students came up with an idea. 1 year after the fighting first broke out, students held a day of peace to remember the thousands of Palestinian, Israeli, and now Lebanese lives that have been lost since.
They have a deep faith in Islam, a deep faith in Judaism, and they're the ones that brought it to us. And so their voice about the concerns is mostly more about how they want to represent their relationship with God and the people who are hurting.
After a short service which featured Christian, Jewish, and Islamic prayers, students were invited to light candles and clip peace pins on a map to represent where students want to see more peace.
We honestly have a lot of students who have families in these regions of conflict. And so because of that, there's an added charge and responsibility from teachers to give them the space to talk through it.
And despite how hard it is for students to have these conversations on campus, senior Isaac Guerrero says it's moments like this that bring the community together.
I feel like sometimes when we're not super close or involved with the war, we can kind of forget about it and just go on with our daily lives, and it's important to be remembered of that and keep them in our prayers.
Reporting in South Toledo, Sophia Pericone, WTOL 11.